hair is loaded with so much controversy. It is so deeply connected culturally to my esteem. It's had some traumatic experiences, and most presently today, I have found it to be so liberating. So in one sense, it's just hair. We could just say it's hair. But then also it has had tremendous and still has tremendous impact on my esteem and my level of comfort. And so are you ready to take the challenge? This is the Reclaim Your Flower Challenge. You deserve to feel comfortable and have a smile on your face when you look into the mirror. Stay tuned to the end and like, comment, and subscribe. Greetings, this is Body-Culinary, and I'd like to invite you to a challenge. Now, I'm going to let you in on a secret. If you're new to this channel, I've never been to this channel, hi, greetings, I'm Body-Culinary. I am a chef and a personal trainer that's been in the industry, fitness and holistic nutrition, for over 3 decades. Yes, over 3 decades, and I absolutely love it for so many reasons. And as you can see, I am a human flower with quite a unique texture of cottony hair, and this hair is loaded with so much controversy. It is so deeply connected culturally to my esteem. It's had some traumatic experiences, and most presently today, I have found it to be so liberating. So in one sense, it's just hair. We could just say it's hair. But then also it has had tremendous and still has tremendous impact on my esteem and my level of comfort and relaxation. I would even say that it is a spiritual tool. So I consider it a beauty mark and a stamp of beauty given to me by my ancestors and by nature and the universe. And so it's wonderful. I like to say often that I have retrained my eyes. So esteem is a challenge for many of us human flowers and herbs on the planet. Many of us flowers are challenged, usually from experiences that have been handed down to us and experiences from society and culturally. So it is a wonderful thing to reframe the narrative, to rewrite the script in a way that benefits you, and also in a way that is very sincere and very heartfelt. So I'm inviting you on a challenge because even after going on 30 years of a return to my natural state, right? Having gone through jerry curls, those kind of relaxers, and what do they call them? No lie relaxers. It's been a return to my natural state, and I have found it liberating. It's been a journey of what I have termed radical self-acceptance. And I'd like to invite you on a challenge, a human flower challenge. So as you can see, I'm an Afro flower. I'm sure there are all different types of flowers out there. Asian flowers, Korean flowers, whatever. I'm an Afro flower. So whatever flower you are, you're welcome to join in this challenge. And in this challenge, there are many women out there that are very concerned about having very fine hair. Many women secretly and not so secretly, as we can see on YouTube in the search bar, about losing their hair, losing their edges, losing our eyebrows. So now I'll let you in on what I found to be like such a wonderful, I don't even know if I can call it a secret or something I've discovered, is that how we are doing one thing can give us a clue to how we're doing many things, and reframing the narrative in the area of our hair can actually affect us and go across the board in other areas of our life. Let me explain. So in leaving my hair alone and letting the cottony fuzz come out, and this is very clean, it has kind of a brown muted color, and it grows in flat, and it's joined together and it's locked. This is exactly what the hair does. I've grown to see, as I'm staying with my hair, through many changes from that to this. And you search all over YouTube in the search bar for beauty care regimens or things to do about your thinning hair, your fine hair, styles that complement your hair. So what I'm wearing right now, my locks of hair, my AfroLocs. As you can see, this beauty stamp in this feature. Shout out to you, whatever your, however your human flower has sprouted out, is just sitting and being with yourself. So, not being anti-makeup or any of those things. However, what I am for, and I invite you just to try and emphasize with a healthy sense of curiosity, is really nurturing and pampering yourself. Just like with the relaxation videos in this channel, it doesn't require anything really complicated. What we're going to be using, you ready for the product of all products? Is it rose water? No, this is the empty bottle. This is actually filtered water, and I'm inviting you, this is the one product that we're going to be using, is water, filtered water. That's it. Nothing else. And you can do this if you're a loose natural, or if you have very fine hair and you like to let it lock, but you're wondering, how do I want to lock? So sister locks, I don't know how thin. These are already as thin as can be, and these are joined, right? So with the AfroLocs, all we're going to be doing is taking, after it's clean, of course, right? So my hair's already clean, and actually we don't need to overwash our hair. If you have, I'm still learning, we don't need to, even with the delicate shampoos, we don't need to overwash our hair. So we're going to be rinsing it, and we're going to do this challenge in 3-month quarters and see what happens and how your hair and your crown and flowers and buds, how it grows when just nurtured, soothed, encouraged, given nutrients from the inside, right? And you just leave it alone, right? And you're going to notice it will transfer over to your skin, your weight. Relaxation is a big part of that, right? That's number one. Number two, simplicity. We're just going to use water. So with clean hair, there's no oil, there's 0 products. All we're going to do is lightly spritz the hair with water. That's it. Lightly, not soaking wet. That's it. So sometimes it may feel like, some people call it dry, but it's only dry in the sense of it's not oily, it's not greasy, there's no conditioner, nothing. So you already started with clean hair, and I'm going to draw attention to the fact you want a good quality shampoo. It may cost you $5. $7 for one bottle. You can even dilute it. And so we're going to cleanse the hair without stripping it. So you're starting with clean hair, and we're going to give it just with the pads, not with your nails. We're going to lightly massage the hair. This is a way of connecting and touching yourself in a way that's very affirming and showing love and care, just like we hug babies and we hug our loved ones. And you're just going to run your hands through your hair. So if you see, if I lift it up, there's all kind of things that are connected. I just recently pulled them apart. All of that, we're going to leave that, unless it's like totally joined like this and you don't want it joined. But right now, we're just going to leave it alone. Massage it gently. And the hair is damp, so all we're going to do is smooth the hair down. Now, you can decide to have a middle part, a side part, whatever you want. All we're going to be doing is soothing the hair down here. It's so lightly moistened, it's misted. And then we don't want to overbrush the hair too. I know there are many videos with brushing the locks, but we're just going to use our hands. So we had the pads of the finger to massage, right? Our onboard massager. And then we're also going to, stroke the hair. That's it. We're smoothing it with our own hands. Ooh, see how complicated this is? And so, like, you know, we have our vanilla counterparts out there that have a different texture of hair, and their oil travels down our hair. The kinky, cottony Afro is different. So it can feel jagged, and you can even sometimes damage the hair. And you'll know that if you see lots of pieces inside the sink, broken off pieces, right? So all we're doing is, this is the brush. Here's the brush, the paddle brush. The hand brush. You're going to smooth your hair all the way down. You can even let your hands run through, and hopefully you don't have any jagged edges. And this is actually really soothing. So we're going to be doing that to the hair. That's it, smoothing. And then the other part of what we're going to do, you're going to take a nice pretty scarf. This one is breathable, right? And The nice thing is if I had rinsed my hair with water, which I've done twice this week, just with water, and blotted it, you can use a t-shirt or a microfiber fiber towel or a dark towel with several towels. Squeeze the excess water out of it. Again, we're not adding any products. And you're simply going to tie your hair down. And in tying your hair down, any of the wispies or whatever, this will neaten your hair. Right? If it's damp, or if you're in a garden and you don't want all kinds of dust and trees and little bugs getting in your hair, we're just going to tie it down. And that's it. And that will neaten the hair. And then when you take it off, make sure you don't tie it too tight, because we don't want any pulling on the hairline. No discomfort at all. We don't want any discomfort. Right? And that's it. So if you have loose twists, you're going to let that out and let that sprout, and it's going to puff out into its puff. Right? You can leave it tied up like this while you're exercising. And that is it. And we're going to be doing this quarterly. So this is the first part of the challenge, is for 3 months, leaving your hair alone. And maybe a new experience for people to feel their hair without any kind of product in it. So that's the challenge. That's a challenge. The other thing, the other part of the secret is this. Dare I say it? I think it might be helpful. I have this thing, and I say it in my mind. I'm big on listening to the inner communication, the inner dialogue, the desire to be, and maybe, I don't know if we'd be honest about this, the most beautiful girl in the world without makeup. And that's interesting. Again, with breathing and relaxation, you're welcome to check those videos out on this channel. I usually upload them in the early morning. There's a series of them. If you listen to your inner desires, your inner communication, things that you'd like to see or that you'd like to be in action about, there's a thought that's like, I want to be the most beautiful girl in the world without makeup. There's something about it. Yes, I could put makeup on. It's not my preference. I like the way my skin feels with nothing on it. Even through the different phases of life, I can hear my thoughts to myself. I want to be relaxed in my skin as I mature, and whatever phases I go through, I'd like to hold on and appreciate my eyebrows and my own eyelashes, my own lips. I don't even really need cocoa butter or anything on them, but I really want to appreciate me. That's something I can hear myself say, I want to just appreciate me. And actually, through that being habitual, first intuitively, I found I have retrained my eye to appreciate what I see in the mirror, and it is so relaxing. I find myself smiling at myself in the mirror, whatever changes or whatever I go through, right where I'm at, where I am. And it first started out years ago, affirming myself when I got some stretch marks after giving birth. Really, initially I was irritated. I was like, my stomach has marks on it. And a beautiful mother told me, that's your badge of honor. I didn't think so at the time, but she was correct. And so there are other practices, very simple practices, simple things, but they're things that that you can do every day. We need to cleanse and groom every day. We need to ingest some type of fuel and hydration every day. So those are opportunities for living, breathing meditation, communicating with yourself, and also building a trust and a relaxation with the inner communication. It's not so intellectual. There's an inner dialogue all the time that is driving our behaviors, and it requires some listening. So a big part of this grooming with ourselves is to get really, really relaxed. Get really, really relaxed about who you are and how you popped out onto this planet just as you are. And like, one of my favorite affirmations is I am enough by Coach Marie. And I'm enough. I'm enough. I was sharing that with my mom, and she said, I am enough for me. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I'm enough. So I'd like to invite you on this challenge. Also, I had a little blemish here that is now flattening out and I used to have a lot of acne that got cystic, and it was all over my face. So that used to really make me anxious if I got a blemish. around my cycle, or, you know, if one happened to pop up due to not a lot of sleep or anything. And now I just relax and I just observe with trust, knowing that my body will cleanse and heal. I don't need to put any bleaching cream on it, dangerous, anything toxic. I trust in my body's ability, and I trust in the manifestation of how I came out here. And just for us flowers, yes, us human flowers, us human Afro flower, whatever kind of flower you are, to be able to experience us as a flower, precious and delicate, like a new baby, nothing already born perfect, nothing else needs to be done to it. It's something wonderful to experience, and I invite you along this journey. We'll be doing some check-ins to see how that's going for you, and I'd love to hear respectfully in the comments that you'd like to take this on, this deep appreciation of the beautiful features you popped out onto this planet with. So everybody can grow something.